we're going to do night flight, night currency flying, do 3 touch and goes,
172 to Sierra Papa,
and the
13
vacuum system failed. What do you do? Okay, so we're flying along here, and we have a little vacuum, and my artificial horizon is not responding. My direction indicator is not responding. And if you see by the compass, that responds to my turns, but this one doesn't. So that tells me we have definitely got a vacuum problem. So what's the plan of action? We got to get on the ground, get back to base. So let's do that. And what am I going to rely on? That turn coordinator and my compass. Right now I'm heading south. I got to go back and circle around and get back to the airport. I got to lose a lot of, there's the airport right there. So what I'm going to do is do right traffic, and I'm going to drop my power and get on the ground. I loaded the steam gauges in my sim this time to replicate what happened to me. It was an old Cessna 172, and I was doing night flight, currency flight. And on takeoff, I was turning my crosswind leg, and I noticed that artificial horizon just didn't move. And I was in a turn, and my heading indicator didn't move. So I made some slight maneuvers and double check, and nothing. And then I saw the little vacuum, and I called the tower, and I said, I have to return to base. I've got a vacuum pump problem. And they cleared me to land. So that's what we're going to do. So without this magnetic compass, you don't know where you're going. If this instrument fails, you have to rely on the magnetic compass. And if this instrument fails, you got to rely on your eyeballs outside the windows. Now, what happens if you're an IMC? You got to rely on vertical speed, the sound of your engine, the turn coordinator, all that. So yeah, it gets a little hairy. You got to step on the ball. That was a very uncoordinated turn there on my part. I'm watching it through the phone, and that's not a good thing. Okay, I'm dropping altitude. Come around here. There's my rabbit. There's a notch of flaps. Come on, you can do it. I've got 3 red over, now I got 4 red because I'm almost ready to land here. Here we go. Here we go. Another successful landing. Partial panel. And that was pretty sloppy, but you get the gist of it. If you lose your vacuum pump, you're going to definitely lose 2 of your instruments. And you have to, if you're a pilot, you know you've gone through this training over and over and over. And it's a good thing that you keep it up. And for flight simmers who aren't actual pilots, it's a good thing to practice if you are thinking about getting your pilot license. This is a good place to learn in these flight simulators. They're pretty realistic, except for the sensitivities on your rudders, your yokes, and different things like that. There we go. But that happened to me, and like I said, and you have to verify. Of course, you got the low vacuum indicator light, which is a dead giveaway. But when your 2 instruments fail, you know, and you're climbing out and you're relying on them, and they're not moving, yeah. Then you got to go back to what did I get in my training. So, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you like this little video. I'm not a flight instructor at all. I just put these videos out there for enjoyment, and maybe you can pick up a few pointers here and there, but I am not a flight instructor. And you know, flying in the simulator keeps you just as sharp as if you were in the real world, in my opinion. Okay, that's in my opinion, nobody else's. So you have a great day, and thank you for tuning in.